Good day everyone, my name is Alexandra Mimaropa and I will be your tour guide for today on Mindoro Occidental. Mindoro Occidental has a total land area of 587,980 hectares. It is located 15 kilometers of the southwest coast of Luzon and is bounded on the north by the Verb Island Passage, on the west and south by Mindoro Strait, and on the east by the Oriental Mindoro. And now, geography profile. The terrain is generally rugged with narrow strips of coastal lowlands and consisting mainly of successive mountain range, valleys, and elongated plateaus with rolling land along the coastal region. And now, how to get there? From Manila to San Jose is only 45 minutes flight away. It also takes 45 minutes to fly to Lubang Island from Manila. The province is also assembled by boat or any other inter-island. From the part of Batangas, it will take 2-3 hours to get to Abra de Ilog, 14 hours to San Jose, and 12 hours to Sablay. At ngayon naman, ipapakita ko sa inyo ang traditional attraction sa Mindoro Occidental, Apo Reef Natural Park Sablayan. May lawak ito na 35 square kilometers. Alam niyo ba na ang Apo Reef is a second largest reef in the world? And it has a wide variety of marine life, and it is ideal from drift diving. Apo Island is divided by the narrow lagoon which runs from east to west. The next, Kalawagan Mountain, Alipaoy, Paluan. The resort's main attraction is the Kalawagan River, which has one cleanest island body of water award several times. It also features natural and man-made pools, a hanging bridge, tree house, and natural rainforest.
Oriental Mindoro is a province in the Philippines located on the islands of Mindoro under Mimaropa region in Luzon. Oriental Mindoro is now acclaimed as one of the most visited provinces in the region and one of the major tourist destinations in the Philippines. Oriental Mindoro is the eastern portion of the islands, which is about 140 kilometers southwest of Manila. It is bounded by the Verde Island Passage in the north, Marinduque, Concepcion, Romblon, and Tablas Strait in the east, Semirara and Antique in the south, and Occidental Mindoro in the west. The province is composed of 14 municipalities: Puerto Galera, San Teodoro, Baco, Nauhan, Victoria, Socorro, Pola, Pinamalayan, Gloria, Bansud, Bongabong, Rojas, Mansalay, and Bulalakaw. Calapan City is the only city and the capital of Oriental Mindoro. Oriental Mindoro has a total of 126 islands and islets. There are several inland bodies of water in the province. The most well-known is the Nauhan Lake National Park, the fish habitat of the famous Dabalistihit or the lag bangus, banglis, tilapia, or hito. Another tributary that is gaining popularity is the Kaluangan Lake in Calapan. It is actually the widest portion of Baroyan River. It is the home of the succulent baroy and silipis mollusk. There are two ways to get to Oriental Mindoro from Manila by plane and by boat. The islands of Mindoro may be accessed by boat from either Batangas to Calapan and Puerto Galera, from Caticlan, Aklan to Rojas, Oriental Mindoro, or from Coron to San Jose. The shipping service from Batangas is Roro, from about 3 hours, or Pass Ferry about 1.5 hours. Oriental Mindoro is the place where plenty of beautiful tourist spots can be found. Dive sites and white sand beaches are abundant in the islands, making it one of the top destinations in the Philippines during holiday seasons. Best tourist spots in Oriental Mindoro. First, the Sabang Beach or Sabang Beach. Sabang Beach is one of the most popular tourist spots in Oriental Mindoro. It is good for swimming and snorkeling, but is best known for its amazing dive sites and the awesome nightlife. Tourists visit here to explore the underwater wonders during the day and party hard at night. Sabang Beach is located in Puerto Galera, Oriental Mindoro. And second, the Buyayao Island. Buyayao Island is the largest and the most beautiful island in Oriental Mindoro. It has a long stretch of white sand beach and pristine waters. It is a rocky island with tropical jungle abundant in wildlife and marine life forms. The Buyayao Island is located in Bulalakaw, Oriental Mindoro. Third, Tukuran Falls. One of the most visited tourist spots in Oriental Mindoro is the Tukuran Falls, or Tukuran Hidden Paradise. It is just a small waterfall, but the surrounding is astonishing and very refreshing. Most vacationers climb the high rocks for cliff jumping, and some prefer just to swim and go into the other cascading waters to have some waterfall massage. Tukuran Falls is located in the middle of the jungle in Puerto Galera, Oriental Mindoro. Fourth, Mount Halcon. Mount Halcon is the most storied hiking destination in the Philippines, located in Oriental Mindoro. It is 8,484 feet above sea level, making it the 18th highest mountain peak in the country. Mount Halcon is located in Baco, Oriental Mindoro. Oriental Mindoro's climate favors for vegetable growth all year round. There are two climate types, Type 1 and Type 2. Type 1 is characterized by two pronounced seasons, dry and wet, and Type 3 has no pronounced season, relatively dry from November to April and wet during the rest of the year. Oriental Mindoro's rich and arable land is suitable for agricultures. It produces large quantities of rice, corn, coconuts, vegetables, and fruits like calamansi, banana, rambutan, marang, or uloy, lanzones, and durian. For that, Oriental Mindoro is also known as the rice granary and fruit basket of southern Tagalog.
When you hear the Palawan, you immediately think white pawid sand, beautiful beaches, and sea island. Now, we will be exploring the magnificent island of Palawan and some of its spectacular tourist destinations. Being the largest province in the country in terms of the land area, Palawan consists of 1,780 islands of pristine white beaches, dramatic rock formation, secret coves and underground mysteries, an untamed land, a nature lover's paradise, and an adventure dream. Palawan certainly lives up to its image at last frontier. Palawan's outstanding land and seascapes make it a world-class cultural adventure and nature destination. From trekking through the hills, valley, and rivers to snorkeling and diving, and partaking in and celebrating with the locals at some of the diverse festivals held throughout the year. There are truly remarkable experiences awaiting you in Palawan. Coron is the third largest island in the Calamian Island in northern Palawan in the Philippines. The island is part of the larger municipality of the same name, It is about 270 nautical miles southwest of Manila and is known for several Japanese shipwrecks of World War II vintage. The shipwrecks of Coron Bay are the series of impressive wreck sites for diving and snorkeling in Bulacan. There are 12 sunken wartime ships of the bottom of the ocean, the result of the attacks on the Imperial Japanese Navy and the U.S. Navy aircraft during the Second World War. In September 1944, Palawan Shipwreck is a boom, accessible saltwater dive site located in Legazpi City. This dive site has an average rating of 3.33 out of 5 from 3 scuba divers. The Twin Lagoons are one of the most seen destinations in the Coron Island Coastal. The first lagoon is where the boat is docked, where the second lagoon is hidden, the only access of which is a small device underneath the rock, or during high tide of.
Let me introduce Marinduque, capital of Bohol. Area and application. The province of Marinduque is an island between the Bondok Peninsula in southeastern Luzon and Mindoro Island. It covers a total land area of about 95,920 hectares. It is bounded on the north and west by Tayabas Bay, on the east by Mompog Pass, and on the south by the Sibuyan Sea. Geographic profile. The province is composed of 4 major and 8 minor islets, characterized by undulating hills, mountainous valley, declivitous seaside cliffs, and patches of flatlands. So how do we get there? From Manila, take a Tritran bus to Dalahican. The Tritran terminal is located at Hilpuyat Avenue in Buendia. Near the corner of Taft Avenue, from Dalahican, take a ferry boat to Santa Cruz and Balanacan. The travel time is approximately 2 to 3 hours. One can only get to the Marinduque by plane. The travel time is only 45 minutes. Philippine Culture and Tourism Geography. Polo, Maniwaya, and Mompong Islets in Santa Cruz. Off the coast of Santa Cruz are islets of Polo, Mompong, and Maniwaya. The first Polo is only 35 minutes by boat from pier, a white sand beach and a 10-foot sand cliff line its coast. Only 15 to 20 minutes away from Polo, in Maniwaya, hosts powdery sand makes ideal for leisure beach activities. Polo, Mompong, and Maniwaya Islets is formed underwater during the late Pleistocene era, where quiet marine conditions made favorable in the development of massive coral beds. These trace coral deposits lay the major composition of the 3 islands that now explain long stretch of powdery white sand beach it now possesses. Polo Island is the nearest of the 3 islands that can be reached in less than 25 minutes by motorized outreach from Tuyabod Port. It has the largest wetland forest that is half of the island size due to its character in hardwoods. Many different species of local and tourism bird, a good number of macaque monkeys, fruit bats, plus diverse selection of marshland and marine flora and fauna. The island was the site of former island prison for captured Filipino Filipino Revolution used by the American force during Phil-American War of 1900 to 1901. Next is Mount Malindig, bordering the towns of Buena Vista and Torrijos, rising 3,167 feet above the sea. Mount Malindig dominates the south of Marinduque. Half of it is still covered with dense forest, while the other half has been deforested by slash and burn formers. The mountain is the largest on the island of Marinduque and the most particularly climbed and hiked on the island for mountaineers and alike known for its unique environmental biodiversity. Natanco Islet, the heart of shaped island of Marinduque, has different islet possessing their own beauty and wonder. These islets are one of the reasons why the small province is loved by many tourists. Natanco Islet, located in northwestern tip of Marinduque of Balanacan Pier, is one of the prided island. So, where is the Natanco Islet located? In Barangay Silangan, Mugpog. Natanco is an 8-hectare islet with a short stretch of powdery white and sand beach that gradually slopes into the sea. Its water teemed with corals and marine life, Moorish idols, butterfly fish, occasional seagulls, and more, making it heaven for scuba divers. And next, the Pajao Falls, Barangay Bokbok, Mugpog. This series of gently cascading falls and in a 10-foot deep pool of crystal clear water, it is an ideal place for picnic and camping. Pajao Falls is 100 plus feet of cascading falls in a 6 feet deep natural swimming pool at its foot, surrounded by tall forest trees and cocoa groves, a favorite picnic area both by foreign and local tourists. It is the most accessible falls in the province. And now, the famous delicacies of Marinduque, arrowroot cookies, or known for uraro, is a low sugar cookies and use of coconut sugar. Next is saludsod, their version of pancake made of uraro and coconut. Next is panganan. It's a totally like arrowroot cookies, but it is different shape and it's more longer. And then the kalamay dampa, it's more of ingredients of combination of coconut milk, rice flour, glutinous rice, cassava, and next is tinudtod. It's a other version again of arrowroot cookies. And next is maruya, made of harina and banana and fried to be process of cooking. Ube halaya, one of their old delicacy of desserts. Tinanta suman, it's a unique version of suman called tinanta suman. It's known for its vibrant purple hue because it's made of violet glutinous rice. Pansit Miki, it's a dry Miki that's have many vegetable when it's make it Pansit Miki. And then ginataang pako with menokla, one of the fresh vegetable that have many of it in Marinduque. They harvest it there in their area and make it fresh ginataan sa pako and with different seafood like crab, shrimp, and other seafoods. Ulang-ulang, the famous dish of crab with coconut gata. And then kare-kare, it is like a version of them of dinugan with the ingredients of pig heart, intestine, and other internal organs that called it kare-kare in their town. They prepare for all their visitors the famous dishes that are in Marinduque. Marinduque is proud of they all proud of their all delicacies, and they have the shop or stores of their well-known product of in their area. And that's all for Marinduque. Thank you.
Mount Guting-Guting in Romblon. Mount Guting-Guting is the highest peak in Romblon, reaching a little more than 6,000 feet above the sea level. Considered one of the more formidable mountains in the country, it offers a challenge to anyone who wants to scale its peak. Fort San Andres in Romblon town. Now a weather station, this old Spanish fort made of coral bricks and built atop the hills of San Andres used to serve as lookout for guards protecting the town people from marauding Muslim and Dutch pirates during the Spanish period. Corridor of the coast of Romblon. Cobrador is the biggest among the islands dotting the sea around Romblon Island. It is reputed to be where high-quality marbles, especially the cave black gold and green, are found. Aliwanag Beach. Aliwanag Beach is located in a secluded cove along Loop Bay. The nearest road ends about the half kilometers from it, which means to get there, one has to trek for 10 to 15 minutes across rice. Romblon Bay in Romblon town is the bay reputed to be the best harbor in the country. During inclement weather, island ships take shelter here. Passing the sea is town proper of Romblon, which purple, bankas, and ruined houses lining the dock. Poktoy Beach. Barangay Poktoy has wide offshore line stretching for about 30 kilometers and lined with tourist resort. Its white sand beach is free of seagrass but has an abrupt downward slope.